A 9mm round for you. Done. Thanks for tuning back into Centerfire Reviews. I'm Mitch. Today's video is just going to be an update to the previous video, the ammo shortage, what you didn't know. In the previous video, I broke down some research that I did that could be affecting the ammo shortage. I made some points that I think may have been misinterpreted or misleading, so hopefully in today's video I can clear that up. But first, let me say, overwhelmingly positive response to that previous video, pushing 100,000 views right now. I gained 500 subs after posting that video, so I just want to say to the viewers out there, thank you guys so much for your support on the channel. I wouldn't be making this video today if it wasn't for you guys, for all the support I get. So again, thank you guys so much. Next thing I want to say is I want to apologize. Actually, the previous video, for whatever reason, on accident, I uploaded the unedited version from the app on my iPhone. So none of the transitions on the clips and the sound editing made it actually to YouTube. So when the video uploaded, it was the unedited version, and there was I got some complaints on the sound. So I apologize, guys. Hopefully, I make the effort today that doesn't happen to you guys again. But as promised in the previous video, as more information became available to me on the ammo shortage, I would update you guys appropriately. So today's video, we did some Q&A on some of the comments, some of the viewers submitted comments in the previous video, and then I did some more research into some things that we touched on in that last video, so there's some updates for you. Again, just an update to the previous video. If you guys didn't get a chance to watch the last video, stay tuned in and watch this video. We're going to touch on a lot of the same points. We're going to expand on some of that stuff, and there's a lot of good information to follow. So stay tuned. But before we get too far into the video, if you haven't yet, click the subscribe button below and stay tuned for more videos just like this one. One of the things I mentioned in a previous video was hoarders. Now, hoarders may not have been the right word to use to describe the people that were panic buying all the ammunition and the toilet paper. Some viewers like Master Zong commented, I fall under hoarder. Now, when I refer to hoarders, I wasn't referring to the gun owners and the preppers who've been stockpiling or buying and stockpiling ammunition over periods of time. I was referring to the nearly 6 million new first-time gun owners who panic bought firearms and ammunition because they never saw a need for a firearm before. But, if you're like me, you probably already have a decent supply of ammunition at home. I like to replace what I shoot. I don't like to go out and spend my brass on the range and not have anything to replace it or to fall back on when I need it. And I really enjoy shooting, but at $35 to almost $50 in some places a box for 9mm, it's becoming an expensive hobby. Now, in my opinion, and it is just my opinion, the real problem isn't the preppers and the first-time gun buyers, who probably only account for about 12 million boxes of ammunition sold this year. It's the big box retailers that allow their employees first dibs on ammunition before they stock the shelves without purchase limits. Those same employees that buy at the big box prices and resell online for outrageous profit, selling for profits on sites like GunBroker. Now, okay, if you've tuned into the channel before, you've probably heard me reference GunBroker as a great place to go online and purchase ammunition, especially if you're looking for it in bulk. And it is a great place to go look online for ammunition. When all the other retailers were sold out or on back order, you could always count on GunBroker to have ammo in stock. You're always going to pay a little bit more, but at the prices listed online today, at $2 or even more per round for small arm ammunition like 9mm, hard to find 38 Special and 380, that's just outrageous. Viewer Dutch commented, GunBroker is good if you want to overpay. And viewer Beat Prath asked, why aren't gun owners in the NRA calling out dealers for price gouging? Well, that's a great question. Why aren't they? In the early days of the pandemic, the feds and sites like eBay came down on folks for price gouging on things like TP, hand sanitizer, and Clorox wipes. Price gouging is illegal, and it should be addressed. Now, one of the things I discussed in the previous video was tariffs on metals from China. Metals used to make things like ammunition. We talked about copper mine strikes in Arizona and Texas. And then the viewers took the comment section to discuss lead smelting. Lead smelting is not done in the good old US of A anymore, and I don't know much about it. So I did some research. Lead is the most common material used to produce bullets. Lead smelting is the process of lead production that involves heating lead ore or recovered lead with chemical agents to reduce that lead into a liquid state for manipulation. The process of lead smelting is extremely toxic to the environment. In 2013, under the Obama administration, the last lead smelting plant in the U.S. closed, citing that its cost in the hundreds of millions to update the facilities to meet new environmental standards was just not manageable. Mining for lead ore in the U.S. and its surrounding territories does still exist. However, the means for processing that lead in large-scale quantities has been outsourced. And the largest producer in 2020 of lead, you guessed it, China. China produces more than 2 million metric tons of lead annually. Another note from a viewer. Please consider that Remington, one of the U.S.'s largest firearms and ammo manufacturers, went out of business. Well, that's true. Remington did go out of business after filing for bankruptcy. They were unable to recover and forced to sell off all of its assets. However, in October of this year, Vista Outdoors purchased the rights to the Remington brand and logo along with their ammunition company. So we should start seeing some production from Remington in the very near future. Let's keep our fingers crossed. Another big topic was reloading. Reloading is a great cost-saving way to produce your own ammunition. And if you've been in the reloading game for a while, you're probably all right. But I have friends in the reloading game who say that it's probably not the business to get into right now. They're having difficulty finding parts, tools, and primers. Viewer Roger asked, what about reloading and primers? In response, viewer Dealer Services said, you can't find primers, and without primers, there's no functional bullet. One of my favorite comments in the last video came from Dead Sea Squirrel, who said, you should have had ammo stocked way before you needed to buy it during a shortage. Rookies, in all caps. Well, he was probably right, and there's a lot of truth to that statement. However, I did find it strange that all the major retailers in the area seem to be fully stocked for Black Friday and Cyber Monday. Academy seems to be everybody's favorite place to go get ammunition from. I live in Ohio. We don't have an Academy out east, but we do have a Bass Pro, Cabela's, and Fin Feather and Fur, all fully stocked with all calibers of ammunition days after Black Friday and Cyber Monday. In fact, just 2 days ago, I went to Bass Pro, Cabela's, and the Fin, and they had 5.56, 9mm, 223, 45, 357 for days at normal prices. Now, when I say these places were fully stocked with everything, I'm not talking about steel case 223 from Russia like Tula and Wolf. I'm talking about everything. In the last video, you guys had some great comments, some great advice for the viewers. Keep those comments coming in the section below. Let's talk about it. Why do you think we're still experiencing the ammo shortage here in 2020? Is it the coronavirus? Is it the politics? Is it the election? Let me know what you think. Is the ammo shortage going to get any better, or is it just going to keep getting worse? Thanks so much for the comments in the last video. Guys, I hope to get just as many comments in this video and have a much broader discussion with you guys once this one uploads to YouTube. Thanks again. So much support on the channel. Much appreciated. Stay tuned for the next video. We're going to do a part 3 to the buying ammo during the pandemic series that we started. Remember, you guys are awesome. I couldn't do this without you. Thanks again for the support and the love. And until next time, you're awesome. We'll see you then.